The city is Pittsburgh, and the stadium is Heinz Field. We're glad you could join us for today's matchup featuring two very well-coached teams as the Seahawks match up against the Steelers. The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Reed in to kick this one off.
Scobie back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Scobie. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game.
On the return.
It's first and 10.
Will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Alexander in the backfield. They'll bring the blitz. Gets rid of it. He's pushed out at the 30-yard line. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing a blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. They give it to the halfback. Polamalu makes the tackle at the 42. They blitz and it backfire.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the first down.
First and
Ball
10.
on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Only one man back. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Townsend takes him down at the 47-yard line. Ingram with the reception and a 5-yard gain. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Pressure, throws it. The wide receiver has it. Taylor with the tackle at the 45. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First
Ball on the
and 10.
45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Out of the I formation. They're blitzing with the pass. The 30. Polamalu comes up to make the play at the 28. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Hasselback with a man in motion. He gets the carry. Hampton is there on the stop at the 19. So that was a pickup of about 9.
Second and 1. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Steelers come out in the quarter defense. It's the toss to the right. Barrier comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line. Pump fakes with the pass. It's going the other way. Breaking through. Dives, touchdown. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Reed comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Most quarterbacks in this league have short memories when it comes to interceptions. They have the confidence to keep throwing the ball, and many times they come back and make an outstanding play.
Pittsburgh is lined up for the kickoff. Scobie back to return.
From the 6-yard line.
Now it's their turn to do something on offense. They're down by a touchdown run. But these guys have the kind of offense that can score any time they have the ball.
The Seahawks
Ball
will
on their own
start the
39.
drive at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs. Clark makes the stop.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Gives the ball off. Runs through the tackle. Porter comes up to make the play at the 46.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Steps up into the pocket. Throws it. Swings it out to the fullback.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Rowe comes into the game for the punt. Colclaw back to return. And he signals for the fair catch.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 14.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. On the call. Hill is there on the stop
on the
at
carry.
the 20-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Tillman moves in motion.
Silver, 49.
It's a blitz. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. Miller was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended
Earned it.
receiver
Had the coverage
on
on
the
the
play.
play.
Third and 4. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Miller, the man in motion. Gives the ball off. Bullwick is there for the
On the
tackle.
carry.
Not
1
getting the
yard
first
gain
down.
on
That
the
will
play.
probably bring out the punter. Gardocki will come in now to punt it away. Warwick is back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch
You know
made
that the
at
offense
30-yard
has their
line.
eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Stepping up with the throw. Complete to the wide receiver. Taylor is the guy who was there to bring him down.
7-yard
Carlson
gain
makes the catch
on
but
the
doesn't
play.
get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
It's second down and 3 to
Ball
go.
on the 37-yard line.
Alexander, the lone back. Stevens, the motion man. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-0. Steelers.
7, the Seahawks. Nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Second and 3 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 37-yard line.
Alexander, the lone setback. Good play in the backfield by Aaron Smith. Not what they were looking for in that play.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Gets rid of it, drops the interception.
They were in a zone defense in the perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. From the 23. Colquitt doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 31-yard line.
The
First and
Steelers
10.
will start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. On the sideline and out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Ward was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
31-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. To carry it, the 40. Hamlin is there for the tackle at the 42. And that's something we haven't seen from them yet. A first down. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3 with the pass. And he dropped it.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. He had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Set. Go. 28.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Third and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Ardaki is ready to punt this one away. Warwick looks like he's ready for the return. From the 21-yard line.
35-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards. The
Ball on their own
Seahawks will
25.
start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Hasselback with a man in motion.
135.
Little misdirection. Polamalu records the stop at the 37. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. And he makes, no, he can't hold it in.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Alexander, lone setback. Handoff on the draw. He lost it. The Seahawks. Time on the play. They got that one back. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Room comes into the game for the punt. Coleclaw lines up deep for the punt return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Only one man back.
49.
Hand it off to the back. Steamrolls the defender. Hamlin is there on the stop at the 27. Parker busted through for a few tough yards. Second and 5.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Looking for room. Can't bring him down. Tatupu is there for the tackle at the 31. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Ryder in motion.
19.
Hand it off. Fisher comes up to make the play. Parker battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Silver. 36.
Peterson is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Third and 7.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Hand off on the draw. Tatupu comes up to make the play at the 43. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
The rush is on. With the throw, he goes up and grabs
That is just great athletic ability.
6 on the play.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Roethlisberger will work out of the shotgun. The defense has it. Sheds the tackle.
The quarterback never even looked for any of his other options.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 48. Out of the I formation. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Incomplete. He tried to float one out there.
Intended receiver on the play.
They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a third down situation.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Alexander, the lone back. Burleson moves in motion. With the throw. What an effort. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
Seattle calls on timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Now they'll want to score with as little time left as possible, so they'll probably look to slow things down. A little over a minute left.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The blitz is on. Throwing. Great play to make the catch.
He's a tough guy. He'll go for those passes wherever they are.
On the play.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Alexander, the lone back. On the ground. Smith makes the tackle. That draw play works to perfection.
And that's the thing. That was the perfect call in the perfect situation. He dropped back, handed it off at the last second. And the back picked his way through the defense, finding his way past the marker.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Throws one up in the end zone. Trying for the end zone before halftime. Stevens had a touchdown that time, but he could have held on.
You're right. He was there, got good position, then he saw it fall to the ground.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. Gets the pass off. Johnson makes the catch. Townsend comes up to make the play at the 5-yard line.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Soft lob to the end zone. Incomplete pass. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
It's 2nd and goal at the 5. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Caught. Touchdown. Seahawks. Hasselback puts points on the board with that pass. Josh Brown comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The extra point attempt is good. The Seahawks have tied the game. Brown looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 2-yard line. Spins it. Last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway.
Good play by the secondary will be a key to whether or not this thing goes into the half and tie ball game.
Ball on their own 21.
First and 10.
Going to the air on first down. Closing in with the pass. He hits his receiver. The rookie makes the catch for a long gain.
You know, his coaches tell me that they're really impressed with his work ethic. He doesn't mess around in practice. He's a real student of the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Roethlisberger scans the defense from the gun. It's a blitz. Pressure coming.
They have a bunch of guys in this defense who can really get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
Pump faking. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Morgan in motion.
49.
Dropping back. Steps up. Protected well. Fires this one deep. Incomplete pass. They'll go to the locker room with the score even. Pittsburgh 7. Seattle 7.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Brown is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 3-yard line. Taylor accelerates and takes it down to the 33.
The Steelers will start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Gets the call. Wistrom is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line. Barton with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. With the throw, he hits his receiver. And they only need a couple to convert after that pass completion.
And these situations are always a little tougher on the defense because they can pretty much run any play from their playbook trying to convert. So they have to be ready for anything.
It's third down, 2 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off, and he drops. 4th down upcoming after the receiver fails to make the catch.
The offensive line did a pretty good job of protection, and the quarterback did his job. He just couldn't get the pass under control.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 20-yard line. The
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Alexander is the deep back. He tucks it away. Barry makes the stop.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
It's second down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 25-yard line.
Dropping back with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
Jackson, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hasselback sends a man in motion. Cross play to the left. Pulls him over. Clark comes up to make the play at the 25. Seattle comes up short on third down again. Room will come in now to punt it away. Holclaw into return. From the 36-yard line.
37-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
So they have first and 10 here.
At the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Parker in the backfield. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver.
Hines Ward is kind of sneaky good. He's a tough guy. He catches all those passes. And you don't think of a guy like that as a blocker. But I'll tell you, if you want to say who's the best blocking wide receiver in the NFL, it could very well be Hines Ward.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Refuses to go down.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. The ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short pass. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this third down play. The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Fisher comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. Reed will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt. Clearly not the result he was looking for. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 38-yard line. Ingram moves in motion. Off to the tailback. Barrett pulls him down.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Gain of 3. Two minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Fakes the handoff. Throws it, jumps and makes the catch. Jeremy Stevens nails his quarterback out with a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field
on the play.
and focus on bringing them in.
Kearney did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
There's an incomplete pass. The player was out of bounds.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far. The Steelers come out on a nickel package.
28.
Hand it off to the back. McFadden is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fair catch called for.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Parker lines up behind his fullback in the eye. A little misdirection. Tupu is there on the stop at the 18-yard line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
It's second down and a long way to go.
18-yard line.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Dropping back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Ulwin makes the tackle at the 35-yard line. Throws it in double coverage, but they come away with the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Shakes off the tackle. He just unloaded on the carry.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
1 yard gain on that play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line.
On the ground. Great fake. He's going to run it. Stiff arm to the ground. Tupu is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. After 3, it's all tied up. Pittsburgh 7, Seattle 7. And we'll start the fourth quarter. So they have first and 10 here.
On the 49-yard line.
Parker, the deep back. Hand it off. Herndon is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Parker takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Silver, 49.
Hand off to the tailback. Tupu is there for the tackle at the 47. Parker takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. From the gun. And they go with the delay. Bernard is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. You can't get the first on the running play, and in a tie game, it looks like they'll punt. Gardaki is ready to punt this one away. Warwick sets up, waiting for the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Stevens goes in motion. He tucks it away. Foot makes the play at the 30-yard line. Alexander rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. It's Polamalu is there for the tackle at the 33. Alexander picks up some tough yards there. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Looks like someone jumped early.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 75.
Number 75 was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Third and 7 coming up here. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. He gets the carry. Sheds the tackle. Barry makes the tackle. Seattle fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
This punter has been out there all day long. I guarantee you he's loose. From the 33-yard line.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of the game. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
Ball on their own 37.
Start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Hand off to the tailback. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Just a fabulous run there, John.
What makes him a special runner is the ability to avoid hands and arms so well. It's like he knows just what to do at the very second he needs to do it.
First and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Seahawks to the 4-man front. On the draw. Hill is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. Well, some valuable yardage on that run through the middle.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback line. Bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
The backs are lined up in an I. Throwing. And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
You got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hands. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Gets rid of it. Pulls it down. Herndon makes the play at the 46-yard line. Ooh, that one hurt him, John. They find themselves now facing a 4th down.
We should see the punter here. No need to go for it in a tie game and give the other team a short field if you don't make it.
Gardocki comes into the game for the punt. Warwick is the deep return man. And he signals for the fair catch.
Touchback. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
records the stop at the 21. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. The blitz is on. Gets rid of it. Off target, and he goes down to make the catch. And it's good for a first down. They'll head right back to the line. Blitz is coming. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Clark comes up to make the play. They'll go no huddle here.
In a first down.
Stevens moves in motion. Here comes the blitz. With the throw. This one falls incomplete. Shea Townsend to save a big play. The defense is very concerned.
And they should be. They need to come up big to force a third down. If the defense lets them continue this drive, they could lose this thing on a field goal. They have to be aggressive, force a quarterback to make a quick decision, and hope it's a bad one.
They give it to the halfback. Polamalu is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. The rush is on. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Room will come in now to punt it away. Coldclaw back to return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Touchback.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Set. Go. 49.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Trufant comes up to make the play at the 29.
This play will determine what they'll do on third down. If they can get a first here, then they'll probably keep trying to drive for the field goal. If it goes for a sack or no gain, then we should probably expect to see a run as they try to get into overtime.
Dropping back. Throws it. Tupu is there on the stop at midfield. Plenty of time still left for them to get into field goal range. First and 10.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Black 28.
The blitz is on. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Set. Go. 28.
Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. Wilson was his intended target.
On the coverage. Third and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Set.
On the run, Wistrom records the stop at the 47. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
This is a guy who's willing to run with it anytime, on any down, in any situation. This time the defense was ready, and they got him before he could get very far.
Ardaki is ready to punt this one away. Warwick is back to receive this kick. They'll spot this one where it went out.
First
Ball
and
on their
10.
own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Set. Silver. 53.
Hand it off to the back. Can't bring him down. Hart is there on the stop at the 26. Alexander with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. It's second down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 26-yard line.
Set.
A battle of two great defensive units. This low-scoring battle now heads to overtime. Reed will be kicking
lined
off.
up for the kickoff. Scobie back deep to return.
From the 11.
Kickoff returned 18 yards.
Scobie is able to get it to the 29-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Alexander, the lone back. Ingram moves in motion. Hand it off to the back. Jets the tackle. Hart is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Alexander fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
With a counter play, gets away. And he's brought down at the 50. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Stiff arm keeps him at the 40. Joey Porter wraps him up and now has 4 tackles.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Hand it off to the back. Porter is there for the tackle at the 26. And that run sets them up in position to win the game in overtime with a field goal.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see him do anything but send in the kicker.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Morris lines up behind his fullback in the I. Throwing. Jumps up. He has it. But comes up to make some play. At the 1. The job is now it's field goal range here in overtime.
Yeah, in overtime, you don't need a touchdown, of course. You want to at least get in a comfortable range for your kicker. This is about right for him, so we'll see if he comes out here.
This is it. One chance, one kick to win the game. Brown nails it to win the game in overtime. A tight and very well-played game. The margin of victory just a field goal.
10. The Steelers 7.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.